it's Shelley. I'm the stylist here at DYL Fashions. How's everybody today? So I'm here to see you today for my style tip every Thursday. I actually had a request from one of my lovely ladies that's actually come in and had a stylist appointment with me, and she asked me if I could actually talk about tucking things in. She said she really struggles with to do it properly. So I'm going to touch a little bit on maybe how to do it properly, but also some tips that go with tucking in general. So let's get started. So I actually wore today an outfit so I could use this as an example. And her exact question was, she tries to tuck shirts in sometimes and she finds that it doesn't quite look right. So I'm hoping, and you know who you are, that this will really help you today. So what I've worn today is like a graphic tee and a blazer and a pair of skinny jeans. This is one of my favorite things to wear. So I wear a lot of this kind of a look. I personally am a girl that I'm not a tucker, but I'm a very short girl. So tucking in on me a lot of times is not always the best, because if it's cutting me here, it makes a short petite girl look wider and shorter than you are. So tucking can be, you kind of have to watch for your body type as well. So, but I'm going to explain an easy way to do it. So there's a couple of different ways of tucking. So, I mean, obviously you can tuck everything in. So if you want to do that, that's fine. But one of the questions I get asked, and quite often, is if I'm tucking everything in, why does it get so bunched up? It's always bunching up. I'm getting all this blousy, and I don't want all that blousy. So what I'm going to tell you is a couple things about that. The reason part of that is happening is if you've got more than 3 inches tucked in, so let's say it's 4 or 5 inches, that is eventually, as you move, it's really going to start to blouse. So kind of the rule is 3 inches is where you should be. 2 to 3 inches. If you're more than 3 inches, you're going to get that blousing thing going on if you don't like that. So the only real fix to that is to actually go get your shirt tailored. So you're going to go get that cut off if there's way too much at the bottom. However, another way you can deal with that is you can also, if you're a girl like me, I always tend to wear a tank top or camisole under my items, under my t-shirts or my blouses. It's just who I am. I just dress that way. So let's say you've got a pair of pants on, or for example a pencil skirt, and you want to tuck in. If you tuck that blouse or that shirt in, and you tuck that blouse in, and you actually pull your underwear over top of that and then do up your pant or your skirt, it should stay in place if it's tucked into your underwear. Okay, so I hope that helps. So I'm going to show you a couple different little tucking techniques. Okay, so the front tuck, so you see a lot of that. It's quite trendy right now, where some people will actually have the sides down and then you do this front tuck. So what you actually do is you grab from, down about, I don't know, 2 or 3 inches from the bottom of your shirt. You're going to grab there, and then you're going to, we'll see, and I've got a tank top on, and then you're going to tuck in here. So that's the proper way to tuck, and then you're going to get this kind of a look, okay? Then there's also the side tuck. So you can grab, again, about 2 or 3 inches just above the bottom of your shirt. So I'm going to grab my tank top as well. So you're going to pull up on that, and then you're going to tuck that in. And that's actually one of my favorites if I'm going to do a tuck, because this is something I'm very self-conscious of. So I like things down. So the side tuck still gives me that coverage here. So that's why I like the side tuck. So again, you're going to grab about 2 or 3 inches from the bottom, you're going to pull up, and then you're going to tuck in. Or 2 or 3 inches from the side, and then you're going to do your tuck. So let's see if I can get that for you. So 2 or 3 inches and then tuck. And it should stay down. So I like the side tuck that way. So I could easily have this going on today if I wanted to do that. So I wanted to actually show you as well, there's a couple of different other tucks that you can do. So this is a pencil skirt with a blouse. So there is something that I remember at the very beginning I talked to you about, that blousing. If your blouse or your top is more than 3 inches, you're going to get that blousing. And some people like that blousing. So if you're like that blousing at the top of your waistband, that is perfectly fine. But if you don't, there's another way of doing this. You actually take your shirt and the side of the shirt, and you're actually going to start to roll it back. So once you've got it kind of rolled back, then you're going to tuck that side in, and start to tuck the rest of your shirt in. And that's actually called a military tuck. So it's something they actually use in the military to tuck in their shirts so they stay. So the side is kind of rolled back. You kind of do this bit of this roll and then you tuck it in. So then in that situation you would tuck the entire item in, okay? So I've got this skirt quite tight, so it's kind of hard for me to tuck the whole thing in, but I think you lovely ladies are getting the idea. So something I also wanted to mention, I said it at the very beginning, is you do need to be aware of what your body type is, and sometimes tucking things in depending on your body type isn't always the best idea. So for example, if you're a girl that carries a little bit more weight down on this part of your body, you're better to have something very fitted on top, and then maybe more that fit and flare skirt, and then you can tuck into that. So you're wanting that skirt to come away from your body. In my opinion, every girl can wear a pencil skirt and a blouse. A pencil skirt is very slimming because it's this very long line, okay? It's just as a short, petite girl, you're better to keep things at the natural waist, okay? So I hope some of those tucking techniques help. And if you want to come in and do a stylist appointment, they are complimentary. We can dive more into that. And please, please, I appreciate if you want that style tip, if there's something specific, like one of my beauties reached out last week and said, could we talk about tucking in? So thank you for reaching out. So if anybody else wants any other kind of a style tip, please just send me a message. So to see more stylist tips, you're going to like us on Facebook, and now you can actually subscribe to our YouTube channel. So if you could go ahead and do that, that would be fantastic. So thank you for tuning into the style tip, and I appreciate seeing you girls every Thursday. So bye-bye.